Hey friends, happy Wednesday. I wanted to hop on Instagram Live for my first time. I was inspired by a friend's video yesterday. She did her first story, and she was talking in her story. And although I'm very comfortable with Facebook Lives, I've yet to do an Instagram Live. So I challenged myself to do one today. And I'm really excited because it's the 1st of November, and this weekend here in Austin is Jen Austin's We Are Girls conference. And I'm going to be presenting. I'm super excited in general about the work that Jen is doing. So Jen stands for Girls Empowerment Network. And the We Are Girls conference is going to be filled with amazing, incredible speakers like Lizzie Velasquez, and just tons of powerhouse women and young women, professionals and wellness practitioners, people that are building up the voices of our young women. And it's something that is near and dear to my heart because as a child-centered coach for teens and parents, it's my mission truly to elevate the voice of our teens in the world and to create the space for our teenagers to feel empowered and strong and present. And so my talk is going to be about how families can co-create the space for amazing conversation, for this deep connection, and for really it's the opportunity to build trust. And so my session is called Discovering the Restorative Solution to Family Conflict. Because let's face it, conflict is inevitable, and I like to remind people that the word conflict truly just means problem. It doesn't have to mean screaming and yelling, although that does happen because we're human. But conflict just means problem or a situation in which there are differing opinions. And so in this workshop, I'm really excited because I share a system that can be used over and over and over again. And it's one that is meant to bring family together in a way that everybody is responsible, everybody participates, and the weight is truly off of you as the parent. And it's not done in a way that puts the pressure on our teens. It's done in a way that enables them to, or it gives them the space to step into their own power, and it gives them the space to take responsibility, to feel like they have a voice in the family, and also to take responsibility. Oh, I said take responsibility, but to take credit for their part in the family. To know that the family system is not just something that they have to be a part of, although it may be. It's something that they can be an active participant in creating. And so I'm really excited about this session. If you're here in Austin, I hope you come join the We Are Girls conference. And I'm not sure how to use Instagram Live yet, but if there's a way for me to put a comment here below about how to find this event, I will do that for you. But just Google it, We Are Girls, and it's the Austin conference. Sorry, I just can't get these allergies. I'm fighting allergies the past few weeks here in Austin. So yes, I wanted to share that. And then the other thing I wanted to share today was a technique that I use with a client. And I share this because honestly, this is all so timely. I mean, the workshop itself is timely because there are so many opportunities for you to be intentional about the time you spend with your family, both your immediate and extended family, right? With holidays coming up, there's a lot of big holidays, and this can be a time of pressure. But the restorative solution and restorative practices that I share help to make family time more peaceful, more easeful. And this other strategy that I want to share with you is super relevant to all of this high pressure, high stress time. And it's super simple. All you have to do when you are feeling a moment of frustration, a moment of overwhelm. So for today my client was upset that she couldn't get something right. She was upset that she didn't know how to do something on her own and that she needed help. And that moment of like knowing that she needed help, knowing that she couldn't do it, can dip into that maybe a little bit of self-hatred, maybe some negative self-talk. And so I asked her to take some deep breaths. So put her hands on her belly and to take some deep breaths. So we had to get back in the body, not just up in our head. And then the next thing I gave her was bend your knees and start bouncing. Okay, so if you're watching this, bend your knees, start bouncing. And then we'd start body part by body part. Shake out your hand, your wrist, the arm, the other hand, right? Okay, and then we move through the body, shake our head, and then one leg at a time or one ankle at a time. And then after we've shaken everything out, what we did was whoosh to let the stress go, whoosh to let the stress go, and down each leg, whoosh to let the stress go, and then down the other leg, whoosh to let the stress go. So this is a technique that I used today with a 9-year-old. This is a technique that I personally use myself. It's kind of a mixture of things that I've learned from a yoga teacher, from acupuncturist, and it's a way that I love to reset when I get into my head, I get into the sense of stress and overwhelm, and it's hard to make decisions. So I share this with you today because coming up in these next few months, you may be facing stress, you may be facing a super busy schedule, and I hope that you can find the peace that you need to be present and to enjoy the time with your family and to enjoy the times of celebration. So thank you for hopping on. I look forward to chatting with you more. Please catch me at Jen Austin's conference, We Are Girls, and let me know if you have questions. Send me a direct message and let me know if you'd like to know more about the shaking practice that I shared with you all today. All right, and have a good one.